Hello, welcome back. That's not how I start my channel. I'm going to show you today how to make the easiest, most delicious appetizer. I'm going to show you how to make a vegan pate. Hey guys, I'm Candace the Edgy Veg, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, bell notification so you don't miss out on new videos every single week. But like I said earlier, I'm going to try and make a vegan pate. For a good vegan pate, you need a good texture, you need a robust flavor, and you need umami. For all of these things, let's look at our ingredients. So for texture, I kind of have a combination of things. Sunflower seeds or any type of nut work. Sunflower seeds are just cheaper. So I like to use that because you're not really going to taste them. I've seen people use walnuts for this as well. And then also mushrooms. Mushrooms have an inherently umami flavor to them, so they make a great candidate for something like this. To get more of that umami flavor, I also have sun-dried tomatoes. Also have some Vegemite, so hopefully that gives it that like deep umami flavor that we're looking for. And then for some texture, because it really depends on you whether you want it to be super smooth or a little bit chunky. And some sweetness, I have some carrots. And then the rest of the ingredients just kind of are there to help, you know, flavor things along. So we have onions, garlic, salt, and to help with the texture as well, we have some potato starch. Okay, the first thing I'm going to make is a marinade. It's also going to be kind of the base of the flavor of our pate. So I'm adding some olive oil and then some apple cider vinegar. You can also use lemon juice for this if you want. Then we have some tamari. You can also use soy sauce if you want to make it gluten-free. That's not a thing. You can use tamari if you are gluten-free, or you can use soy sauce. And then we have just regular vegetable broth, but you can use, if you have like a beefy broth or like a chicken broth, you can also use that. That like no chicken, no beef situation that we use here all the time. And then we have some dried rosemary. Give that a quick little stir and then toss in our mushrooms. Now the mushrooms for this recipe can really be whatever you want. I like the robust flavor of the portobello, so I'm going to use that. And then also because of, you know, cheapness, also using cremini. So you can use whatever mushrooms you want. I do like and recommend you use portobello, but I've also done this with oyster mushrooms and it's very good, but cremini is just like the most available. It's the cheapest. You're gonna get more bang for your buck. Move it around until they're all sitting in the marinade broth situation. So with the mushrooms, they tend to suck up whatever liquid is around them, so don't worry too much if all of the mushrooms aren't touching the broth. Just give them a little stir. All right, set that aside. What fun. All right, I'm going to heat up about a tablespoon of olive oil and then add my onions and my garlic. All right, so you want to cook this for about 3 minutes or so until they are translucent and the garlic is nice and fragrant. All right, now let's add our sun-dried tomato, our carrots. I'm going to coat those, and then I'm going to add the mushrooms. So with the mushrooms, you want to pour in both the broth and the mushrooms themselves, and we are going to cook those until the mushrooms are browned and wilted, and the carrots, I'm not gonna say that the entire time, don't worry, and the carrots are tender. All right, I have my sunflower seeds and a food processor. Bring them together, and we have sunflower seeds in a food processor. Am I okay today? Okay, now I'm adding my Vegemite, my potato starch, salt, nutritional yeast, and pepper. Oh, and liquid smoke. There's liquid smoke in here too. It just became one with the Vegemite. Maybe one day we can all become one in the world. I quit. All right, blend this until you have a paste-like consistency. All right, now take your mushroom mixture and add it to this nice crumbly paste that we've just created. And at this point, the texture is all up to you. If you want something that is a little bit more chunky, then I would pulse this. If you want something that's more smooth, I would just turn it on and go for it. I'm also going to add a little bit of parsley, and let's do it. You're also going to want to go in and just, all right, you want to put your pate into a dish and then put it in the fridge overnight. When you are ready to serve, you can either place it into just a dish like I'm doing, Or you can take some saran wrap and roll it into like a log or a square, depending on the look that you're going for. All right, there you guys have it, a delicious pate, perfect for the fall season, the holiday season. I'm by my Christmas tree. So good. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Leave your recipe requests in the comment section down below. Bye!